Please stand for the invocation. Dear Heavenly Father, first, I would like to thank you for letting us have the opportunity to join together and celebrate this day. Give us the faith that we will live by our morals and to set a good example for others. I would like to thank you for the parents you have given us to teach us right from wrong. Thank you for protecting our class and keeping us from harm for the past 13 years. We are grateful for the friends you have given us that we will always remember. We've had bad times and good times, but we've survived. Thank you for the strength you've given us to go day by day. Help us understand the way of life and to make the right decisions in the future. In your name I pray, amen.
I think something that may be heavy on your minds, if not at this moment, class, but at least certainly before the night is over, you may get an idea that we just never know in this life. We never know how many days are promised. I didn't know 12 years ago when I went over to Hector to observe a young teacher in his first year in this profession, that this many more years later, I would see him have the opportunity to have the same kind of impact, hopefully, on a group of students that mean as much to me as that class of students obviously meant to him. David Meadows was teaching that class. He had a guitar going. He had those kids mesmerized, and he gave them some good lessons that day. And I walked away from there as an observer saying, this is a young man who is destined to have an impact on the lives of many children in his career. And I think that the facts will bear that out. Some of the facts of David Meadows' life are going to indicate that he is not only a lifelong resident of this area, but has made a lifelong commitment to making a change for the better in the lives of young people in this country. David's been a Russellville resident for 24 years. He's the son of Eddie Metter and Paulette Metter of this area. He lives in the area with his wife Susan and their sons Devin and Ryan. He received his degree right here at Arkansas Tech University in 1986. He has taught English, Spanish, journalism, and PE in the classrooms. He's coached baseball and he's coached football. He's currently coaching and teaching at Lamar. That's what he does in his day job. He's also an active sponsor of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Beta Club, All-Star Club, a program devoted to fostering the principles for drug-free teens. He sponsored the high school yearbook, high school newspaper. In the summers, he works for Kennecut Camps, one of the largest camps in the country, which is a Christian athletic camp up in the Branson area, working with students aged 7 through 18. He takes students out to the Rockies. This is not representative of a small commitment to young people. This is representative of an individual who in his heart is dedicated to you and your peers and the other young people of this country. It's my great pleasure to introduce David Metter.
There's a story of a small boy about 7 years of age that was playing in his backyard. No one else was around. He had a baseball cap pulled down over his eyes, plastic bat in one hand and a plastic baseball in another. And he announced like a sports commentator, "I'm the greatest baseball player in the world." He tossed the ball up in the air and with all of his little 7-year-old strength swung the bat and missed. Reached down, picked up the ball, undaunted, looked at it again, and then proclaimed like a sports commentator would, "I am the greatest baseball player in the world." Tossed the ball up in the air with everything he had, swung the bat, and missed. This time he picked the ball up a little more slowly, studied it, eyed it carefully, focused on it, looked at the bat in the other hand, and he proclaimed to the entire backyard where no one was, "Not only am I the greatest player in the world, I'm the greatest baseball player that ever was." And with this, he tossed the ball up a little higher this time, focused on it all the way down, with everything he had, swung the baseball bat, and missed. Big old grin comes upon his face, reaches down, picks up the ball, and says, "Wow, what a pitcher." It's all how you look at things. There's another story I'd like to tell really quickly. Two identical twin boys, about age of 11, identical in every way except one huge way. They act totally different, daylight and dark. And the parents over the course of the years have been really concerned about how different they act. One of them is just a normal boy, positive, more positive than not. The other one, though, finds something wrong with everything. I don't know if you know anybody like that, but they find something wrong with everything. You can't make this other one happy. There's nothing you can do. Well, the parents, over the course of the years, they see this pessimistic twin and this optimistic twin grow up. And they're just really concerned at the way this one's going. And so the parents go and see a child psychologist, and they say, Doc, we don't know what to do. They're raised in the same environment. They're given the same things. But we're really concerned about our pessimistic son. He doesn't seem happy about anything. What can we do? The doctor says, well, Christmas is just next week. This is what I want you to do. We're going to conduct a little experiment. I want you to go and buy the pessimistic twin everything he wants. Anything that you think will make him happy, there is no limit. Max out that credit card. You buy him everything he wants, and we'll see what happens. Well, what about the optimistic son? Well, what I want you to give him is a box of horse manure. Give him a box of horse manure wrapped up. And what I want you to do is I want you to put all of the pessimistic son's presents in one room and put the horse manure in another room. And let the boys come downstairs, come to the Christmas tree, and then say, okay, you boys are going to go open your presents separately while the other one's not watching. And he said, then I want you to just kind of spy on each boy and see how they react. So parents did as they were told, although they did not understand, especially about the present for the optimist son. Christmas rolls around, Christmas morning, boys come down the stairs, flock around the tree, all excited about presents. Except, of course, the pessimistic boy says, well, they're probably going to get something I don't want. So they say, okay, you're going to do something a little differently. You're going to go to this room, and you're going to go to this room, and that's where your presents are. So the pessimistic boy just drags his feet, knowing that he's not going to get anything he wants. And the optimistic boy, of course, he jogs down the hall and gets in the room and sees one box. Close the doors, and the parents sneak down the hall, and they're going to the pessimistic room first. And they're hearing this boy just tear into the packages like kids do. And every present he gets, there's something wrong with it. Oh, Nintendo 64? But they got me the wrong games. Don't they know what games I like? This remote control car? Oh yeah, that's good. I don't like this color. There's something wrong with everything. Parents just kind of shut the door too. The boy didn't know they were watching. And they're just shaking their heads like, we still can't make him happy. But then they're distracted because the optimistic son is just laughing his head off. And so they go and they peek in, and he's just in tears. He's just having so much fun tossing the horse manure up in the air. And they said, what are you doing? And he said, you guys are crazy. Where's my pony? And it all depends on how you look at things. He knew that if he's going to get a box of manure, there had to be a pony somewhere for him. I'm not here to change anybody's lives. I'm not here to tell you something you haven't already heard, really. You didn't come here tonight to hear me speak. I'm not going to speak long. I would like to just leave one important point with the graduates and maybe anyone else who this might apply to. In both of these cases with the baseball playing boy and the optimistic boy, it was all a matter of perspective. And life is so much a matter of perspective. Things happen, and you just have to create a view about it. And that view is so important for whether you go on and how you go on with life. Graduates, there are so many perspectives in this room right now. There are probably elementary teachers you had that are saying, you guys are making me feel so old that you're graduating. You probably have some junior high or high school teachers here, I'm sure, and they're probably saying, boy, I'm glad you're finally getting out of here. Or no, they're probably saying, I knew you could make it. I knew you could make it. They have that perspective of you. You've got some underclassmen, sophomores, juniors here, they're saying, lucky dogs, lucky dogs. That's their perspective. There are some adults here that I would almost bet my next month's salary on, which isn't a whole lot, but anyway, but bet that on saying I'd give anything to have the start this class has got right now in their hands. A new start, a fresh start on life, a new direction. You're free. You're going to be going different directions, and that's exciting. And I bet there are some people here that feel a little strapped in their own situations that would love to change places with you. You guys are very fortunate in that respect. Your family members are very proud of you. That's their perspective. They're so proud of you. I'm sure there are some parents sitting here thinking, it just seems like last year or just the other day that I was dropping this one off to kindergarten, and now they're graduating from high school. What happened in between? The parents are seeing that time goes so fast, and their perspective is kind of a happy sad. They're so happy for you, but at the same time, they're realizing they're having to loosen their grip on your life. The world has a perspective about you also. And I would think that in today's events, Littleton, Colorado, places even here in Arkansas, across the nation, the world's perspective of the class of 1999, even Dover's class of 1999, is we need people that will give us hope. And the world is hoping in you, and they are believing in you, not just to cruise through life doing your own thing, but to become the type of people that will make this world a better and safer place. I picked up a copy of the Dover Times yesterday, ran down to the supermarket and got some charcoal. Picked up a copy of the Dover Times, and I read an article about a man who, without hesitation, just took long enough time to kiss his wife goodbye. Went in to try to save 4 family members in a burning home. If you read between the lines, which I like to do, that's huge. Here's a man that knew at best he was going to get badly burned, and at the worst he would not come back. That article touched me so much, I thought, oh, I hope that I will be that kind of person someday, that I would be so selfless that if someone is in trouble, I don't even think of myself. And there may be some relatives here. I just want you to know how proud I am of that man and how much I long to be like that. And I think the world's perspective of this class right here is that we need people like that will be selfless, that will make this world a better place, that will, as the Bible says, greater love has no man than this, than he lay down his life for his friend. We need people walking around. We need people sitting here in every color of a chair that has that type of love in their heart. In class of 1999, our hope is that you will become those type of people if you aren't already. You yourselves have perspectives. There are some of you sitting there going, let's get on with it. Give me my diploma. I'm out of here. Graduation is like a time of beginning. You're free. The bondage is over. You're out. And I know you guys are really excited, so I'm almost finished. Okay? Then there are some of you who are thinking of it as kind of a closure. You know, the first group thinks of it as a new beginning. I'm starting something new. And then some of you are looking back and saying, wow, this is like the final buzzer in a 13-year game. School game, the final buzzer. It's over, and you've got great memories of high school, and you're a little concerned about leaving friends, about leaving the security that high school has given you. It's a little bit nerve-wracking to think about what you're going to do next, and that's okay. That's your perspective. And then there are some of you, like I was when I was a senior, sitting right there for Russellville. I sat there and I thought, I'm happy, sad, I'm ready to move on, but at the same time, I'm not. And so I had that perspective, and I'm sure some of you share that as well. Regardless of your perspective, we know that perspectives come from an event. When an event happens, you have to form a perspective about it. And this is more than just getting your diploma, okay? That's what it's symbolic of, is you're ending your high school career, but it's so much deeper than that. What you guys are about to experience is one of the biggest changes in your life. And this change, this is what the whole point of what I'm talking about is coming to. This change will be all you want it to be based on your perspective. Have a strong perspective, and what I want to encourage you tonight is to have a positive perspective about what's about to take place in your life. And not only a positive perspective, but a healthy perspective. You know, this is not the ultimate. High school graduation is awesome, but it's not the ultimate. I do get to lead some teenagers into the Rockies every summer for a backpacking trip. And we climb about 14,000 feet, call them 14ers. And we got backpacks, 50-pound packs, and we're climbing up there. And especially the ones that are not quite in good a shape. They really struggle with that. The air's thin, and they're not used to it. They come from areas that are not rugged terrain, and they really struggle with that. And they see what they think is the peak, and they shoot for it, and they get there, and guess what? It's a false peak. It's a plateau. It's not the ultimate. High school graduation is great. It's way up there. But you guys, it isn't the top. It's a plateau. But what I want to encourage you tonight is have this perspective. Realize how great it is that you are sitting there, the class of 1999. You're ending the 90s, you're ending the century, and you're ending the millennium. The whole world envies you. What a great special class you are. But realize that your perspective can be even better as life goes on if you'll keep climbing. Keep climbing. In closing, I'd like to say this year we've seen the retirement of 3 great athletes, and I'm sorry that I'm such a jock about all this, but 3 great athletes: Michael Jordan, of course, one of the greatest of all, arguably, Wayne Gretzky, and then most recently, John Elway, quarterback for the Denver Broncos. I watched John Elway's retirement speech, as I'm sure some of you did, all of us armchair quarterbacks watching ESPN. John Elway said something, though, that I thought was very profound, and I thought, I really want to say that to the class of 1999 from Dover High School. People have criticized John Elway for losing 2 or 3 Super Bowls, and then, of course, he's won the last 2 with his teammates' help. And John Elway said this. He said, I've been criticized a lot by the people in Colorado especially, but people all over the country, by the media, for things I didn't accomplish. But this is what I do want to say to the world, and this is where it hits you. He said, every day that I walked off that practice field, or I walked off the game field, I was able to look in the mirror and said, I gave everything I had. It might not have been the best, but it was the best John Elway had that day. And what I want to encourage you to do is, starting tonight, when you get home tonight, whatever time that is, be able to look in the mirror and say, I did my best today. And take one day at a time, and right before you go to bed, brushing your teeth, whatever you got to do, be able to look in the mirror and say, I gave it my best today, whether it's on to college or you're going to become a welder, whatever it is you're going to do, be able to say, I gave it my best, and then when it's all said and done, you'll have no regrets. I was up pretty late last night finishing this speech and what I wanted to say, and my 8-month-old baby, he'll be 8 months old tomorrow, his name's Ryan, incredible. Anyway, he gets me up, 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's my turn to give him the bottle. And so I'm feeling my way through the hallway, probably got hair going everywhere, and I pull him out of the crib, and I've got this little bottle of formula that I've just warmed up in the microwave, and he's screaming, and I pick him up, and it's dark in there, and he's a little scared because he's hungry, and he doesn't know why he's hungry, and it's dark, and so I sit him down, and I put that bottle, I get that formula, and I put it right there, and it quiets him for just a couple of seconds, but then he just starts squirming and screaming again. And I said, Ryan, shh, it's okay. Right then, this hand just starts feeling, and he grabs under my nose and my chin and ear. He starts grabbing me, gets a hold of my t-shirt, and he just starts taking that formula then, and he just relaxes. And I thought right then, 3 o'clock in the morning, I was thinking about you guys. I thought, wow, what a great truth I can leave with the Dover class of 1999. The world out there in the future is going to be dark at times, and there are going to be times you're going to be hungry for something, hungry for a better salary, hungry for that real love that you can share with someone, husband or wife, have a family. You're going to have a hunger for something, and the world's going to come up to you with this formula. Hey, if you can dream it, you can achieve it. Or if at first you don't succeed, try again. They're going to put all these formulas in your mouth, and you know what? They're going to help you for a little bit. But the best thing you can do is just listen to your Father's voice and hold on to it, and then take His formula, and that will calm you down and give you the peace that you need. One of the most special moments of your life is happening right now. On behalf of all of these people who are not graduating, I want to thank you, class of 1999, for letting us share in your special moment.
The year of big hair, tight jeans, and slap bracelets. But it didn't take long for hair to become fried, jeans to grow baggy, and slap bracelets to grow old. In elementary school, boys hated the girls, and the girls were only counting the days until they could wear makeup. Life centered around kiss chase, freeze tag, PE time, and singing classic tunes like Goober Peas in Miss Hargrave's class. Does anybody remember that song? Let senior class stand up and let's sing Goober Peas. A one, a two, a three. Peas, 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 eating Goober Peas. Goodness, how delicious, eating Goober Peas. Then came middle school, which brought tetherball games, cliques among friends, romantic interests, and a thing called homework. Words like sweet, cha-ching, and were part of everyday conversation when the word bad actually meant good. We were introduced to a wonderful concept called field trips also. 6th grade camp, picnic day, and the trip to the Capitol were all part of our fun days of middle school. 7th grade was the first time in our lives when we felt significantly insignificant. For the first time, we walked in the hallway filled with people much older than us. Instead of worrying about when recess would come, we worried about being stuffed in a locker, thrown in a trash can, or a wedgie, or a swirly, or getting pants. You get the idea. In the next few years, many changes occurred. Groups of friends divided. Everyone got placed into a category. For some of us, choosing between wanting to be a skater or a cowpoke or a jock was vital to our daily life. Separation occurred and friends turned into enemies. The clothes we wore determined our clique. The way we combed our hair was a reflection of our personality, and as the years passed, the separation between us only grew larger. But there were those rare moments which brought people within these groups together, such as in our sophomore year, for example, when you needed a butterfly and all you had was 2 dung beetles, a person with an extra butterfly suddenly became your best friend. Also that year, with its perfect season, football was growing to be one of the main topics of conversation. During 11th grade, we discovered the written report. Also discovered was the internet. It became man's best friend. But for some of us, unfortunately, turning in the same report as the person sitting next to you in class, it was pretty much a dead giveaway there. Things slowly began to change. The separation between groups of people slowly depleted, and also our perfect football season, but there was always one thing that could keep the crowd coming back to those games, and that's the band. Rock on. The band in that year also achieved perfect ratings at every competition they went to. Finally, after being on a 12-year waiting list, we were just allowed to become seniors. Although having that title let us become friends again, except now, instead of playing kiss chase or freeze tag, we found other ways to bring our class together again. Pride Day, our class trip, and of course Senior Skip Day. We're all part of becoming a class. We all became a class instead of just a bunch of individual groups. All in all, this year has been a total trip to me. I hope all the friendships we've all made will last forever. and I hope to see everyone around Russellville in this area in the passing years and at all the parties tonight.
Good evening, seniors, teachers, parents, friends, and fellow students. Well, seniors, we have finally completed our road through high school, and here we are tonight graduating. Through all this, we have faced trials, hardships, challenges to do well and succeed and accomplish what we want to set out and do in life. Our future is in front of us, and right now it is shining bright. But for it to remain shining bright, we must be careful in decisions and choices we make. Tonight is one step we are taking by graduating. We have fulfilled an accomplishment and are headed for more goals to be reached. Some of us are planning for college, others are planning where to find a job, getting married, starting a family, etc. We are all faced with many decisions and choices right now, and it depends on us to make the decisions and choices in life needed to succeed. And if we should fail, we need to overcome our mistakes and try not to make the same mistake over and over again. We don't need to give up our hopes and dreams of what we desire to do. And whether we succeed in our future careers or not, we all need to succeed in becoming better citizens. We have achieved our education from Dover High School, and with it will give us an independent spirit of free will in determining what we do with our lives. For this class of 1999, whether you know it or not, has been very, truly blessed. We are all here tonight together, graduating as we should. And we need to thank God for letting us live to see our graduation day. This day will remain in our hearts as one of our best memories in life. Thank you.
faculty, family, guests, and fellow graduates. Most graduation speeches talk about the future and how we can shape it. But we must also remember the things that got us here today. Tonight we have come together to witness the construction of yet another milestone, the addition of yet another treasurable memory. This milestone is that we have reached tonight is our graduation from Dover High School. Graduates, take a look around you. If it weren't for the people in this room, you might not be here. Your parents and friends who were always there for you when you needed a heart to listen. Your teachers who have taught you what you needed to know to survive in this world. And don't forget yourselves. If it hadn't have been for your strong will and determination, you could have fallen by the wayside. As you leave here tonight, say thank you to the ones who have contributed to your lives. Tonight, remember that as we all go our separate ways and face the uncertainty of the future, hold the past in your hearts and the future in your hands. Thank you.
Good evening. Happiness is something that many have strived for, yet few have achieved. Tonight, as a long journey has ended, a new one is beginning. There are many paths that can be chosen, but the one I hope for you is happiness. In the words of Mother Teresa, if you are joyful, it will shine in your eyes and in your look, in your conversation and your contentment. You will not be able to hide it because joy overflows. Joy is very contagious. Try, therefore, to be always overflowing with joy wherever you go. We may not be able to give much, but we can always give the joy that springs from a heart that is filled with love. Happiness is something that many have strived for, yet few have achieved. Simple gifts are the easiest to give and the most wonderful to receive. Share these gifts through kind actions. This will bring you happiness. Kind actions such as opening doors for strangers, smiling at people, and offering a helping hand capture an indescribable joy that warms your heart and fills your soul. If you have all of the wealth in the world, but do not have love, you have nothing. Neither wealth nor power lasts forever. Success must be measured by other things. Do not look for material things to bring you happiness. You will only be disappointed. Happiness is something that many have strived for, yet few have achieved. It is not difficult to recognize a person that is truly happy when you encounter them. It is a true blessing to be around them. They have patience because they have learned that the important thing in this life is not perfection, but instead the importance of love for others. They understand hardships because they have understanding and relate others' people's pain to their own. Compassion is their tool. They always have an inner strength because there are many tragic things that can happen in this life. But if you are happy, you can triumph over these things. Happiness sustains you. Happiness is something that many have strived for, yet few have achieved. Many Dover students have been blessed to encounter such a person. She was friendly and always concerned about others. She gave her students crochet crosses for Christmas and cookies for student council and cupcakes for her students' birthdays. She always began class with an encouraging story. She always faced difficulty with a smile and had something nice to say every day. She valued others and always brought out the best in people. She is a person that if you knew her, she is someone whom you will not be able to forget. And if you did not meet her, you wish you would have. Her name was Mrs. Linda Lamb. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has not yet come. We only have today. Let us begin.
Excellent job, Natalie, Tasha, Jennifer, Ruben. Good job. Leanne. At this point in our program, we'd like to take the time to move away a bit from talking about the class and focus on some individuals within the class whose efforts, encouraged by the parents, the teachers, and that heart that's in here, have enabled them to receive an additional level of recognition during their high school career at Dover High School. When I call your name, if you would please stand. Amanda Barkley. Amanda received the FHA President's Award. Thank you. Casey Berry. Casey received an incentive scholarship from Arkansas Tech University for $2,000, Dover Area Chamber of Commerce scholarship for $500, Arkansas Tech University Alfred and Martha Brownlee Vance scholarship, $1,650, the VFW scholarship for $1,000, and the Edith Jones Memorial Scholarship sponsored by the Dover Education Association for $500. Casey Berry. Leanne Biddle. Leanne has been awarded the University of Central Arkansas University Scholarship for $12,152, Arkansas Tech University Dean Scholarship, $8,712, the Dover Chamber of Commerce Scholarship for $500, Arkansas State University Distinction Scholarship, $8,000. Leanne served as Senior Class Treasurer and Treasurer of the Student Council. Leanne Biddle. Brandy Bowley. Brandy has been awarded the Dean Scholarship from Ouachita Baptist University at $12,000, University Scholarship from Oklahoma University, $16,000. Arkansas Tech University has offered the Presidential Scholarship, $19,200. University of Central Arkansas Presidential Scholarship, $24,152. Arkansas State University President Scholarship, $13,400. Abilene Christian University Scholarship, $7,500. Southern Arkansas University Foundation Scholarship, $17,000. Williams Baptist University Presidential Scholarship, $20,000. Freed Hardeman University Presidential Scholarship, $6,400. Lyon College University Scholarship, $7,500. Mississippi State University Presidential Scholarship, $16,408, and a Dean Scholarship to the University of the Ozarks, $26,000. Brandy also served as Student Council Secretary, and as you can see, has numerous opportunities to make a choice where she'll pursue her education. Brandy Bowley. Holly Brown. Holly has been awarded a vocal scholarship to Arkansas Tech University for $3,200, an Arkansas Tech Academic Scholarship for $2,000, Dover Area Chamber of Commerce Scholarship for $500, Dover High School Choir Anthony Teague Memorial Award recipient, and she has received a tuition scholarship valued at $8,000 from Texas A&M University. Holly Brown. Selena Brown. You've been making it hard on me, Selena. Selena has received a vocal scholarship from Arkansas Tech University for $3,200, She's a recipient of the Dover High School Choir National Choral Award, and just recently received the Arkansas Tech University Academic Scholarship notification for $1,500. Selena Brown. Jessica Buchanan. Jessica has been awarded the President's Scholarship from Williams Baptist College, $12,000. From Ouachita Baptist University, a Scholastic Excellence Scholarship for $8,000. A Dean's Scholarship from Arkansas Tech University at $8,000. Dover Area Chamber of Commerce Scholarship, $500. From the Savannah College of Art and Design, the Azalee C. and Lauren Lockwood Henderson Scholarship at $6,000, and has been recognized this year as an Army Reserve Scholar Athlete Award recipient, Jessica Buchanan. David Burton. David is eligible through his enlistment for the Montgomery GI Bill for a total award towards college of $7,400. David Burton. Tasha Campbell. Tasha has been awarded from the University of Central Arkansas the Academic Achievement Scholarship at $6,080. From Arkansas Tech University, the Dean's Scholarship at $8,712. Dover Area Chamber of Commerce Scholarship for $500. And Tasha is also the recipient of the Senior Math Award. Tasha Campbell. Rachel Cecil. From Northeastern Oklahoma A&M College, Rachel has been awarded the Merit Residential Scholarship of $800, and also from Northeastern, the Out-of-State Tuition Scholarship of $4,000. From Texas A&M University, the Sam Rayburn William Mayo Housing Scholarship of $1,000. Rachel has served as Senior Class Secretary and a recipient of the American Legion Certificate of School Award. Rachel Cecil. Brandon Collins. Brandon has received a Dover Area Chamber of Commerce Scholarship for $500, 4-H Dairy Science Award for $1,500, VFW Scholarship for $1,000, President's Student Service Scholarship for $1,000, and has received the FHA Leadership Award. Brandon Collins. Gil Como. Gil has received from Texas A&M University an academic scholarship valued at $8,000, from Arkansas Tech University a music scholarship for $4,800, and has received the Semper Fidelis Music Award from band. Gil Como. Derek Corbin. Derek received a FHA Officers Award from the FHA organization. Derek Corbin. Reuben Cox. Reuben received from Arkansas Tech University the University Scholarship valued at $25,000. From the Dover Area Chamber of Commerce Scholarship, $500, and Reuben was the recipient of the Senior Science Award. Reuben Cox. TJ Curtis. TJ has received from GTE a GTE scholarship valued at $300. TJ Curtis. Kaylin DeVores. Kaylin from Arkansas Tech University has received the incentive scholarship of $2,000. Kaylin DeVores. Sarah Irmer. Sarah has received the Dover Chamber of Commerce Scholarship of $500, the incentive scholarship from Arkansas Tech University of $2,000, the Verna Jo Level Memorial Scholarship, also sponsored by the Dover Education Association, of $500, and Sarah has served this year as Senior Class President. Sarah Irmer. Craig Falls. Craig has received a music scholarship from Hendrix College valued at $4,000, and from the as an Arkansas Governor's Distinguished Scholar Award recipient, he received that award valued at $64,980. Craig is also the recipient of the Senior Physics Award and the Outstanding Musician Award from the band. Craig Falls. Connor Gross. Connor has received a Chamber of Commerce scholarship for $500 and from Arkansas Tech University an academic scholarship for $2,000. Connor Gross. Randy Gunter. Randy qualifies for the Montgomery GI Bill with his enlistment in the active duty armed forces of $19,000 for his college education. Randy Gunter. Jennifer Hampton. Jennifer has received the Senior Art Award, the Senior Business Award, and the Senior English Award. Jennifer Hampton. Andrea Heflin. Andrea has received from the Gillespie Family Charity Trust a scholarship award of $500, a VFW scholarship of $1,000, from the Dover Chamber of Commerce a $500 scholarship, and a Dean Scholarship from Arkansas Tech University for $8,000, Andrea Heflin. Carrie Holloman. Carrie has received an academic scholarship from Arkansas Tech University valued at $1,500. Carrie Holloman. Carrie Honeycutt. Carrie has received a Dean Scholarship from the University of the Ozarks of $26,000, has been offered the University Scholarship to Arkansas Tech University of $23,000, a Presidential Scholarship to the University of Central Arkansas valued at $25,000, the Chamber of Commerce Scholarship at $500, and from Southern Arkansas University a Foundation Scholarship, $13,248. Carrie Honeycutt. Natasha Hull. From Arkansas Tech University, an academic scholarship for $2,000, and Natasha is also the recipient of the Senior Family and Consumer Science Award. Natasha Hull. Billy Kimbrell. Billy has been awarded the John Philip Sousa Award presented from the band program. Billy Kimbrell. Matt Lawton. Matt has been awarded the academic scholarship from Arkansas Tech University valued at $8,712, the Oboe Performance Scholarship from Arkansas Tech valued at $8,712, and the academic scholarship from Arkansas Tech University valued at $8,712. He has also been awarded a Chamber of Commerce scholarship for $500 and served this year as president of the Student Council. Matt Lawton. Joseph Leonardo. Joseph has been offered an academic scholarship to attend the University of Central Arkansas with a value of $12,152. He will be utilizing his Montgomery GI Bill from enlistment in the Navy, valued at $19,000. Joseph Leonardo. Jason Masters. Jason has received a football scholarship from the University of Central Arkansas, valued at $15,000. From Dover Area Chamber of Commerce, a $500 scholarship. He has received the United States Marine Corps Distinguished Athlete Award, Army Reserve Scholar Athlete Award, and served as Senior Class Vice President. Jason Masters. Robert Miller. Robert has received from the the Tulsa Welding School a Career Training Foundation Scholarship valued at $1,000. Robert Miller. Michael Milnickel. Michael will also be taking advantage of the Montgomery GI Bill, again, that is valued at $19,000 for enlistment in the armed services. Michael Milnickel. John Moore. John has been awarded. If I could have your attention, please, for the recognition of John and our other outstanding seniors. John has been awarded from Arkansas Tech University a vocal scholarship valued at $4,356. John Moore. Josh Myers. Josh has been awarded from Arkansas Tech University an academic scholarship valued at $2,000. Josh Myers. Kenneth Nelson. Kenneth will also be taking advantage of the Montgomery GI Bill with a value of $19,000 towards his college education. Kenneth Nelson. Shelley Parker. Shelley has been offered the Carter Scholarship from Harding University with a value of $4,000, the Dover Chamber of Commerce Scholarship at $500, Crowley's Ridge College Academic Scholarship $1,000, Freed Hardeman University Academic Scholarship $4,400, and from Lubbock Christian University a Leadership Scholarship valued at $4,000. Shelley Parker. Natalie Pelham. From the University of Central Arkansas comes an offer of the Trustee Scholarship, $28,020, an Honors College Travel Abroad Grant of $2,000, Dover Chamber of Commerce Scholarship of $500, and also Natalie was the recipient this year of the 4-year scholarship awarded by the Chamber of Commerce, initiated this year in loving memory of Mr. O.L. Lynch, the O.L. Lynch Memorial Scholarship. Mr. Lynch has been an integral factor and will remain so in the hearts of all Dover residents for the betterment of the children and the young people of this city. Thank you. Also, Natalie received the Senior Spanish Award. Natalie Pelham. Matt Robbins. Matt has been awarded the Incentive Scholarship from Arkansas Tech University, valued at $4,000, from West Ark College, an Academic Scholarship, valued at $3,536, from Arkansas State University, the Presidential Scholarship of $13,600, and from Texas A&M, the Sam Rayburn William Mayo Housing Scholarship of $4,000. Matt Robbins. David Taylor. David has been awarded the United States Marine Corps Scholastic Excellence Award and also the American Legion Certificate of School Award. David Taylor. Amanda Titsworth. Amanda has been awarded a full tuition vocal scholarship to attend Arkansas Tech University, valued at $4,356. She is also the recipient of the Dover High School Choir Directors Award. Amanda Titsworth. David Ullery. David has been awarded from Arkansas Tech University an academic scholarship of $1,500, from the Dover Chamber of Commerce a $500 scholarship, and a $4,000 academic scholarship from Texas A&M University. David Ullery. Brad Watts. Brad will also be enlisting in the armed forces of this nation, and as such will receive $19,000 toward his college education from the Montgomery GI Bill. Brad Watts. And now, another award that I know y'all have been looking forward to for a long time. family and friends, faculty members, Mr. Lovelady, and members of the Board of Education. The students presented before us and beside us, having met the requirements for graduation of the State Department of Education of the State of Arkansas and the requirements for graduation of the Board of Education of the Dover School District, are hereby welcomed into the Dover High School Alumni Association.
Seniors, in just a few short minutes, this process will be over with and you will be graduates of Dover High School. I'd like to take the opportunity to congratulate each and every one of you on your journey and accomplishment. On behalf of the Dover School Board, administration, staff, and your family and friends that are here tonight, we hope that life presents several open doors for you. Encourage you to take the opportunity to take advantage of those open doors and achieve the goals that you set for your life. So at this time, we will present our diplomas. Jacob Daniel Bailey. Amanda Renee Barkley. Christopher Mason Beck. Casey Nicole Berry with honors. Monica Leanne Biddle, high honors. Brandy Leanne Bowley, high honors. Jason Lynn Bowes. Jesse Branch. Holly Marie Brown with honors. Selena Dean Brown with honors. Thomas Woodrow Brown. Daniel Harden Bruce, honors. Jessica Lee Buchanan, high honors. David Burton. Tasha Marie Campbell, high honors. Rachel Elizabeth Cecil, high honors. John Earl Clark. Brandon James Collins. Robert David Collins. Gilmar Landry Como with honors. Derek Scott Corbin. James Reuben Cox, high honors. T.J. Curtis. Charles R.W. Davis. Joseph Matthew Davis. Kaylin Marie DeVores. John David Dirksmeyer. Ronald Joseph R.J. Drone. Sarah Nicole Ermer. High honors. Michael Owen Evans. Craig Samuel Falls with honors. Jason L. Freeman. Connor Lynn Gross with honors. Randy Ray Gunner. Jennifer Dawn Hampton, high honors. Monty Keith Hankins. Amy Brooke Hassel. J. Michael Hatchett. Shannon Rochelle Hawkins. Andrea Letitia Heflin, high honors. Carrie Lee Holloman. Timothy Charles Holman. Carrie Dean Honeycutt, high honors. Natasha Brooke Hull with honors. Jonathan Brett Isaac. April Jackson. Monica Nicole Johnson. Russell E. Jones. Douglas Keene. Jonathan Kendrick. Travis Lee Killer. Billy John Kimbrell with honors. Erica Diane Lackey. Matthew Lawrence Lawton, high honors. Randy Nicole Lee. Joseph Gary Leonardo, high honors. Rhonda Marie Litzy. Tanya Amanda Michelle Mackey. Jason Masters with honors. Joanne Scott Miller. Robert Cleon Wayne Miller. Michael Christopher Milnickel. John Moore. Brandy Jo Morgan. Stephanie E. Moss. Joshua Myers with honors. Kenneth Michael Nelson. Amanda Louise Newell. Clayton J. Nichols. Hallie Danielle Nicole Parker. Shelley Renee Parker, high honors. John W. Patterson. Natalie Pelham, high honors. Dustin W. Ramsey. David Rainey. Congratulations, David. Eric Douglas Riggs. Matthew Israel Robbins. Kelly Nicole Roden with honors. Jason Wayne Shimbra. David G. Shadden. Jeanette Carroll Sheffield. Eric Smith. Jeffrey Kent Smith, Jr. Jennifer Susie Staden. Justin W. Standridge. Jeremy Lee Stevens. Mark A. Tackett. David Allen Taylor with honors. Amanda Danielle Titsworth. David A. Ulrich with honors. Brad S. Watts. Josh P. Weaver. Ashley Nicole Wheeler. Christopher Drew Winnery. Donald A. Whitted. Nicole Lynn Wilson. Michelle Danielle Yates. Graduates, congratulations.
Please stand for the benediction. Our most gracious Heavenly Father, we cannot begin to imagine your greatness, but we experience it daily and we thank you for that. We are so thankful for those that you have allowed to bless our lives and to help bring us to this special moment, especially our parents, families, teachers, and friends that have supported us through the good times and the bad times. Please continue to love and guide us as you have in the past and help us to be the individuals that you would have us to be. As we leave this place, help us to be a positive influence on all those that come into our lives. We ask all this in Jesus' name. Amen.